Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Valentine's Day. I don't know, I like to be festive on Valentine's Day, and I kind of did my makeup like Valentine's, so there we go. And look at my new earrings. These are the Alex and Ani earrings. I also, George gave me the gold and red pair as well. Thought these are so freaking cute. And then I'm wearing my Hello Kitty Valentine's Day t-shirt. Super, super cute. So I kind of just wanted to do a weight loss journey update. I was gonna wait until I was 90 pounds total down. I am 1 pound away from being that, and I am so excited. It just feels like it's taking forever to get there. So yeah. Also, real quick, I'm gonna do a IGTV on these tomorrow, which these are the new Built Bar coconut brownie chunk. These just came in the mail today, and it was like right after I ate the cookie dough, which is definitely my number one. And I'm gonna say, I think that these are gonna be a number two for me. So I only had half a bar because I already had a bar, and then I was like in the midst of also eating lunch, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, right? They said they were gonna get here until Monday, and today's Sunday. I guess mail comes Sunday. I don't know. I guess it was UPS, something, whatever. Anyway, yeah, so totally did not plan on getting these today to actually eat them, but tomorrow I'm gonna do an IGTV and post it of me trying it and everything like that. But the half that I had, oh my gosh, you can't get these anymore. They were only available from the 9th to the 12th, and I am so freaking excited to announce. I am so excited. And I kept saying 2019 that I started eating Built Bars, but that's a lie. It was actually fall of 2018 I started buying Built Bars, way before they did their new formula. And it was way before I started my weight loss journey and keto journey. And I have been eating this all through my keto weight loss, and I eat basically a Built Bar every single day. There are times that, like, if I'm in a pinch or something like that, or I don't know, like I just don't have dinner or whatever, or have a really small dinner, I'll combine it with a Built Bar as well. Like, it just depends like what my macros are and like how it fits for that day. But there are days where I eat 2 Built Bars. Not often at all. Not even once a month that happens, but there has been times that I've done it and George has done it because, it works, and they are filling. Like, the protein completely fills you up. What I love about these is that they are low in fat. So they aren't marketed as like a keto bar or anything. They do tell you like the net carbs. So that's one thing about the new coconut brownie chunk, is that it is 10 grams of net carbs. I will say though, and I'll talk about this more in my, in this video, but I have been pretty much between 25 and 30 net carbs a day. Usually before I would be like under 20 easy. Now, not that I've let up or anything, but I've noticed that when I'm tracking the track every day, for a few months actually last year, I didn't track anything because I was just eating the same foods over and over and over again. But now this year, like, one of my goals is to eat different things. So with eating different things, with that territory, I have to track because I'm not used to it yet. So, and the portion sizes and all that. So, yeah, I've noticed like 25, usually about 25, sometimes 30, but I don't really worry about it, whatever. Like, I'm still losing weight. But anyway, so these are 10 net carbs, 150 calories. The fat on them is 4 grams of fat. Some are 2.5 grams, 3, like, that's what I love about Built Bar. So anyways, what I'm really, really excited about and wanted to tell you guys, and if you follow my Instagram, you probably already know, but I am now a Built Bar ambassador, and I'm so excited because I have been loving Built Bar for so long now, and it's just so exciting to promote something that I already have loved, and I'm just really excited about it. So anyway, but you can't get this anymore. I'm sure they will bring it back, but oh my gosh, my first impressions, so freaking good. You can totally feel the texture of the coconut, and then it has like the brownie chunks on top, and just like the cookie dough if you've tried that one, and it has like the same texture as the cookie dough with the brownie bites and or the brownie chunks. It's just so incredibly good. So I am so excited. So I will be eating a full one tomorrow and doing an IGTV on it because, yeah, to get more of my thoughts. Because again, I only had a half, and which was still 5 grams of net carbs. But yeah, it's just, for me, it's just an easy way to get some protein and enjoy what I'm eating. And I love them. Like, I don't think I've ever had anything so tasty in my life. I feel like this is like a treat but food at the same time. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm eating dessert, but I'm also eating food, and yeah, I don't know. I just love them. So if you use code HKSAKO, you get 10% off. If they're already having a sale with my code, you'll get additional 10% off. A lot of times this will do like little freebies, or like, you know, certain flavors, like as you're checking out, sometimes certain flavors will be additional off, you know, depending what promotions are going on. Yeah, so definitely let me know if you've tried Built Bar, if you're going to try Built Bar, if you're going to use my code or whatever. I would really appreciate it. I do get a commission, so I really appreciate it, because that's basically, you know, supporting what I'm doing. And yeah, so thank you very much. Okay, so let's talk about carbs and net carbs and everything like that. So lately I've kind of been, I love keto. I really, really love it. I find it to be sustainable because I actually do like the restriction of it. I like the fact that when I go, if I go to a store, but you know, if I were to be going around in a store, like I would be avoiding so many sections, and I wouldn't even be tempted, because it would just be a hard no. It wouldn't be, oh, can I fit this? I don't know. I guess I could fit it. I could just have a little bit. But then what happens is with sugar and carbs is that I have no self-control when it comes to that. So it is a personal thing. It's not just I want to be keto and I want to eat tons of fat. It's just that I literally have no control with the sugars. And I feel like, oh, I guess I could have a tasty cake. I'll just eat half of it. But then what's going to happen is your body just craves sugar, because I was addicted to sugar. And then I'm just going to eat it anyway. And then I'm going to overeat. And then, oh, I'll have another one because I never felt full. So that was my problem with how I was eating. And I knew I had to get away with it. So when I was researching, you know, no sugar diets, you know, I didn't even think of keto when I was, you know, thinking I want to get away from sugar. Like I didn't even think of it. And then, you know, I was reading paleo, or was it paleo? Whole30, diabetes like thing came up, like diabetes way of eating. I don't know if it was like called anything. I think it was just like diabetic lifestyle, and then keto. And I was like, what? And of course I read every single thing that, you know, I researched everything that they did talk about, and I realized that keto was like the less sugar of all of them. And I was like, oh my God, like I thought this was just like a fast way of just losing weight, and then you're just going to gain it all back anyway. You know, it's just like a quick thing, like to get your summer body, you know, lose 20 pounds real quick. And it just wasn't like sustainable. Like that's, you know, again, like that's what everybody thinks anyway. People still tell me that now to this day. But as of lately, I don't know. It's like, I almost want to experiment. You know, to me, keto was a huge experiment. And I'm 1 pound away from being a total of 90 pounds. And I'm so excited. I was kind of hoping to be there for Valentine's Day. Like, I don't know. I just was like, oh, Valentine's Day. But I'm 1 pound away. It's obviously going to happen. I could weigh tomorrow and it could happen, you know. But it's just so exciting to be that much down. Like, holy crappers. I don't know. Do people say crappers anymore? I probably should stop saying that. But anyway, holy crap. So... and it's just so exciting to feel like, okay, I'm only 11 pounds away from 100 pounds. Like that is huge. So it's like a part of me, like I almost like want to experiment. I almost want to try carb cycling. And that's basically where people like up their carbs. Like I'd still be considered low carb. And honestly, I think to me, strict keto is, I believe it's 20 grams or less. But there's people who are keto who do 30 to 50. And I think I kind of want to do that and see how I feel, see how, like, you know, with my weight loss, just, I don't know, experiment. I will, no matter what, always be low carb. Like, let's just get that straight. But to be strict keto the way I have been with being 20 grams or less, I just, like, I don't know. I kind of just want to experiment. I just want to see, like, to me, it's a whole science experiment. And I don't know, I just kind of been like thinking about it a little bit. So you guys let me know, like, if you guys been keto or low carb, what you like better. No matter what, I'll be in a calorie deficit and counting my calories. So like, that's not going to be an issue. And obviously losing weight, it is a calorie deficit, but keto has helped me stay on track with that calorie deficit, because when I was just being in calorie deficit with the, you know, with a standard diet, I just couldn't control myself when it came to carbs and sugar, because I never felt full. I was always hungry. My mind was just like carbs, carbs, carbs. Like I would have crashes throughout the day because I would eat like a high carb, sugar, you know, breakfast, and then midday I'm like slugging, and it's like, okay, now I got to eat more sugar. So, you know, it was just like a horrible cycle. I just felt like crap all the time. And yeah, it just didn't work. It just didn't work just counting calories. So keto helped me learn so many things. You know, it taught me nutrition, you know, like I take a ton of different supplements and, you know, vitamins basically, you know, that I need. You know, vegetables, like what a plate should look like, portion size, you know, portion control, serving sizes, counting your calories, you know, just looking at, you know, different you know, your macros and ingredients, and you know, just like all those things. So keto taught me that, whereas just counting calories didn't. So, you know, you have to find like what works for you and what clicks, and keto just clicked. It just did. And that's like honestly the best thing about it. So I feel like people judge people for doing it, but it's not just the food that helped. It's just the portion control, not being addicted to carbs and sugar, not feeling hungry, feeling satiated. The other thing is that I'm kind of switching more to, I never ever tried to hit my fat macro. Like it was there in my Fitness Pal and everything. I just made sure to not go over, but I never tried to hit it. I never really tried to make sure I'm eating high fat today. Like it never was a thing. It's obviously gonna be high fat because you're eating whole eggs. I'm eating pork roll. I'm eating, I don't even know, steak or whatever, like, you know, keto things, pork rinds, you know, things that do have the higher fat. So you naturally are just eating a lot of fat, you know, but I never like tried to meet, that was never a macro I tried to hit. I always worried about my calories. I always worried about little, as you know, try to get as low carb as possible every day. And my protein, I always try to watch my protein as well. Well, now I'm trying to kind of lower my fat, because I just don't feel like, I don't know. I just want to experiment. It's all experiment. So I kind of just want to lower my fat, definitely make sure I'm getting my protein, hitting my protein goal every day. And, but yeah, just lower my fat and maybe higher up my carbs just a little, 2 to 3 days a week. And by a little, I mean like 30 to 50 grams of carbs every day. So I'm not even like, I'm still technically going to be considered keto. I just won't be strict keto. But again, it's just an experiment, and who knows, like if I don't like it, or if like I'm feeling like my body's feeling addicted to sugar again, I will bring it back down real quick. But I don't know, like instead of like pork roll, I'm gonna do like Canadian bacon. And I already do this now, but instead of regular bacon, I do turkey bacon. What other things am I switching over? I forget. But that's another reason why I just like love the Built Bars, because they're already so low in fat. Like it's just so great, and they're low in sugar. Like they're just good. Like I really enjoy them a lot. But it's like, okay, those are still gonna work. And now some of these newer, you know, bars are higher in carbs. So like, of course, if I up my carbs, it's gonna be great too. What other substitutes? Oh my gosh, I totally forgot now. I can't remember. Also, I'm trying to start to really watch like my sodium intake. Of course, all that tracks on my Fitness Pal as well, but just to keep an eye on that and just making sure I'm not going over, paying attention to things that bloat me. And definitely just trying to eat more vegetables. And I don't even like, I eat carrots. Like, I mean, I'm not sitting there eating a bag, but if it's in like, if we get like the bag salad and has carrots in it, I eat it. I'm not like, oh, can't eat a carrot. If I make noodle soup, but chicken soup without the noodle, but with cauliflower rice, I put carrots in it and celery. Like, I'm not like, I don't know. I'm not like that strict. And it's okay if you are, you know, because I actually do like the restriction, like I said, of keto, because it eliminates all those things that I was addicted to. It eliminates the tasty cakes, eliminates the muffins, it eliminates everything in the bakery section. Like it's just so easy to you know, shop, because it's like it's just a hard no. And that's what I liked before. Like I said, it would be like, oh, I could do this and I could do that, and then I have it in the house and then I just eat the whole box, and it's like, well, what the heck was that, you know? But you know, eating high protein or even moderate protein, it's going to keep you fuller. So it's not like where if I lower my fats a little bit or by a lot, it's not like I'm not going to feel full because I'm eating protein. Also, with lowering, you know, the high fat, in which high fat equals higher calorie, you know, foods, that means if I eat lower fats, I could eat actually more food because I'm going to have more calories throughout the day. Like not the same amount of calories, but I'm going to have more calories left over. Whereas like, okay, so like, let's say one slice of pork roll that the Hatfield is 120 in calories. Well, the Canadian bacon, of course it's thinner, but 3 slices is 60. So I could actually have 2 servings, whereas I only can have 1 slice. So it's like I can actually have more food than, you know what I mean? So I kind of want to play around with that. I don't know. Not that I don't feel like I'm getting enough food, but it's kind of interesting on maybe days where if I want to eat a little bit higher in calorie than other days. Again, like I said, it's really all an experiment. So I don't know. It's just something to really think about. I kind of want to get your perspective on it and what you guys think. And I don't know. I think like during your journey, you have to switch things up, and not because you're at a stall. Like I know everyone's like, oh, if you're at a stall, you gotta switch it up. But I've just been kind of curious on like how my body would be. But yeah, like no matter what, like I want to keep my carbs low. Like I don't want to go definitely nowhere over 60. Like 60 would definitely be my max. Yeah, I mean, I almost like kind of thought like going up to 100, but then I'm like, I don't even know what I would eat because I kind of still want to eat the same things. But yeah, like I don't, again, like I feel like the only things I would incorporate would be like oatmeal and like sweet potatoes. Like that's the only like carby things I wouldn't even think about. Like I don't even want to do pasta, maybe rice like once a month or something if I were to up my carbs high. But I'm not interested in eating those foods because again, like just the way that they would make me feel when I would eat like a lot of it. But I think also now that I understand portion control and moderation and counting calories and having discipline and knowing I could be consistent every single day, I think that putting, you know, moderate carbs into, you know, eating moderate carbs, I think I would be okay. Versus before, I had no self-control, I had no discipline, there was no consistency. It was a hodgepodge mess. Like it was just so bad. But now that I have all of these traits and skills, and I've proven to have them for this long time now, and I feel confident with those skills, I feel like I could totally even up mine, you know, to 50 or 60 grams of carbs a day. And I don't think that it would be like a slippery slope type of thing, because it's not like, okay, I can eat a tasty cake today because that's in my carbs. Like I don't even want to, I'm not eating that. Like I'm not even going there. Even if it does fit in with the carbs, like I don't even want to go there. It's not even keto anyway, because it's going to spike your insulin and all that. But I don't really worry about ketosis. I used to at the very beginning, and I don't know, maybe up to like 6, 7, 8. But now I feel like I don't even really worry about that. I just worry about being as low carb as possible, you know, and obviously now with thinking about adding a little bit more carbs, but I would just worry about the carb intake, the sugars in your products. Yeah, I just like, I never measured my ketones. I never measured any of that. I just feel like to me it just adds more stress. I do intermittent fasting. I think the less insulin spikes throughout your day is really good, like the science behind all that, so definitely read about that. But I'm not worried about, I don't worry about it. I just, you know, I haven't had any issues, you know, with losing weight or feeling healthy or anything like that. And yeah, I mean, there's people who are in like ketosis who eat like 50 grams of carbs. You know, everybody's different. So it all depends if you're fat adapted and all that. But, you know, I don't know. I just feel like this is all a science experiment. And these are just the thoughts that I've been having lately. And I'm just excited to lose this last pound to get to 90. And then we're on our way to 100. And I'm so excited. So excited. So anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Happy Valentine's Day. And get yourself some Built Bars. Yeah, really good deal today. Actually, I'm gonna try to upload this today, but really good deal. If they are 14% off, and then if you buy 3 or more boxes, it's 28% off. And then again, plus my 10% off code, they come down to $1.36 a bar. A bar. One bar, $1.36. That's pretty good. Yes, it's a lot of money up front because you gotta buy 3 boxes to get that deal. But if you've never tried Built Bar, I would recommend getting the variety pack where you can try all of the different flavors. And if you just buy 1 box, you'll get 14% off plus my 10% off when you use my code HKSACO. I'll have the link below and everything like that in the code. But yeah, so get yourself some of these. But yeah, definitely get the variety box. The chocolate chip cookie dough should be coming back in April, which I will be buying 4 boxes. I already told my husband, I'm like, I'm buying 4. Like, I just can't. And today he was so funny. He's like, oh my God, that's such a good deal. He's like, I'm buying. And then after he like buys, he's like, yeah, I bought 4 boxes. And I'm like, oh my God. Because I was like, no, I don't think I need any. I'm getting my coconut brownie, and then I'm definitely gonna be getting chocolate chip cookie dough, and I have my cookies and cream and all the cookies and cream white chocolate and the coconut white chocolate. And I was like, I really don't personally need any. I was like, but you know, get whatever you want to get. And he's like, I got 4. I was like, we're addicted. But I don't know, it's just so exciting to be ambassador for something that I loved for so long. I've always talked about them on my Instagram. So yeah, I'm just really excited. So I don't know, who knows? But anyways, I will talk to you guys soon. Now this is really awkward. I don't know if I want to say anything else. Nope, that's it. All right, guys, I'll see you guys later.